What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dead Funny Podcast. It's been a week, guys. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing?
Fantabulous.
I don't know about that.
Evan's loving college right now. That's what I've heard.
He's loving all of his classes, having a great time. The fun part about going to school is that you hate it and it makes your life worse. But maybe, just maybe, it'll make your life better. Who knows? But anyways.
I would give anything to go back to college. College was the shit, okay? You got to wake up. You could set your classes so you could wake up later. No. You got to wake up later.
College gave me a
reason
reason to
go to school at 8 all the way to whatever 5 or 4 in the afternoon. You could set your college classes maybe at 1 or 2 classes, and then you could get up at like 10. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, did you just say going to class 8 to 4? Or 8 to 5?
High school, 8 to 4.
Since when did class ever go to 8 to 4 for you?
What do you mean?
Name one time it was 8 to 4 for your class.
No, all the classes combined, Evan, go from 8 to 4 or 5 or whatever.
What?
What is your issue?
Classes don't go 8 to 4, they go 8 to 3.
At your high school, maybe. I did not get off at 3 o'clock when I went to high school.
That's because you did sports, ma'am.
No, sir. I went to high school. I know what time I got off.
No, clearly not.
I didn't I don't know the actual time. I know it wasn't 3, though. It was either 4 or 5. I know for damn sure it wasn't 3.
It was totally 3. I know.
No, it's not.
Pretty sure for my school it was 2:30, so I'm not convinced it was 4 is anywhere near right.
You got off at 2:30 in high school?
Gosh, I do not remember, but it sure as hell wasn't 4. It was like 2:30 or 3:30. It definitely wasn't 4.
I beat all of you guys. I definitely beat all of you guys. I'm pretty sure school was like 8 to 3 from where I was at. But I was a very, very bad kid growing up, so I got a lot of in-school suspension, which is way worse than out-of-school suspension. I definitely would have taken out-of-school suspension, but I didn't get that. So we called it ISS. I got ISS for an entire year. For an entire year. I literally got sentenced to ISS at the beginning of the school year. They're all like, you fucked up so much during last year. Somehow I still passed. That you're going to ISS the entire year. The only reason I stayed there, because you get to test out. You honestly get to test out. They tell you it's the entire year, but it's not. You could literally probably be in there for like a month and test out. So you could test out. What it is ISS is that I was in middle school, and ISS Center was at the high school, which is right next door to the middle school. So we had to walk over. That was part of our punishment. We had to walk over to the high school, which is like fucking 10 steps. Walk over to the high school and then go to the class. And what it is, it was like this little like teacher's room, but like there was cubicles. So you had your own cubicles. That way you couldn't talk to anybody and whatever. You had a piece of laminated paper in front of you on the wall. Every cubicle had it, and it was 10 rules. That's all you had to do was to test out. Was to recite the 10 rules. And I mean, I still remember the rules to this day. Like, fucking number 1 was no talking to other people. Like, it's very easy shit like that. It's not like it was long. 10 small little fucking sentences, right? But this is why I had it for an entire year. I cheated the system. I found out that in intermediate school, I had to get up at 7 and be at school at 8 and then be done at 3. The high schoolers had to get up at 6 and they got out of school at 1:50. So I got to get up at 7, go to school at 8, go to ISS, and then get out at 1:50. So I got out of an hour and 10 minutes by just staying in ISS. I got to do my same amount of homework, same amount of tests, same amount of everything. It wasn't going to impact my grades at all. Only thing that sucked is that I had to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every goddamn fucking day. So that was trash. We weren't allowed. That was punishment. You weren't allowed to have good food. You had to eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches every single day unless you brought yours.
Earlier. Worth it.
I literally passed that class I passed that grade in that ISS, and I came back the next year and I was like, yes, ISS again, because I never tested out. And they're like, yeah, we know what you were doing. Yeah, you're not going back to ISS. I was like, God damn it, dude. What is it got to take for me to get punished around here? This is bullshit. I was so fucking mad. I was so mad. I was a little shit. You know, if and buts about that.
Yeah. Well, you're still a little shit. so
I
don't
remember-
get that confused.
I hated my principal, and I'm not gonna name any names, but I hated my principal. She was the worst, and she was always picking on me. Like I'll never forget all the times that she would just look for me just to get me in trouble for some shit. Like we had to do the whole we got to wear whatever clothes we wanted to. I don't know what school you guys went to, if you had to wear a uniform or not. A lot of schools you had to wear uniforms. Anyways, we had to wear whatever we wanted to, which is fine, but you had to have your shirt tucked in. You couldn't have a shirt tail. Shirt had to be tucked in. That was the one rule. And there was one time where I came to school, my shirt was tucked in except for a little piece in the back. I had no fucking clue. I'm literally grabbed my lunch. I was just in detention for 10 days, because whenever you're in detention at the actual school, in school detention in that school, you don't get to eat with your friends. You have to get up on stage and eat at a desk in front of everybody, and sit up there and do homework while you're eating. You can't sit down there at the lunch tables and associate with your friends. Yeah, basically, it was just shaming you, right? Making you oh my god. But everybody knows my personality. I was a fucking spotlight. All right, everybody, all eyes on me. All right, this is where I belong. All right, I'm on the fucking throne.
What?
Let's go.
What? This is such a fucking surprise to me. Did you guys know this? Did you guys know this?
Okay.
Were you wearing?
Sorry, yes, but I think what I just figured out is if I need to torture Chris, I need to serve him peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
That was the worst part. That was easily the
It's
worst
like-
part. My
that is torture for
friend's
you.
mom, though. My friend's mom was a lunch lady, and while he was in ISS, I got good food because she'd hook us up. But then he tested out, and I told him not to, but he did anyway. He tested out, and then I didn't get the good lunch anymore. I had to go back to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So it sucked. Anyways, but. So, I was talking about the shirt tail thing, I just got out of detention.
Back to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Shitty peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Those Smucker shit.
The
that
Smuckers
have,
was
that are,
amazing. I
pushed
prayed for
together.
those.
Uncrustables, and those are
Yes.
wonderful.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fucking
The Smuckers
disgusting.
Uncrustables. Those are so good.
Oh my god.
Every once in a
Okay.
while we would get those. Other than that, it
Yeah.
was the fucking nasty ass fucking Blue Bunny bread with some fucking Peter Pan chunky fucking peanut butter and some jelly they scraped off the bottom of the refrigerator, for all I fucking know. It was disgusting. Anyway.
There was a lot of fuckins in that, but it was just
Fuck.
a description of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It's a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No other way to
Anyways.
describe it.
So like I said, I just got out of detention after a 10-day run and had to sit up on stage, and finally, I definitely hung out with the wrong crowd. We were always doing shit to get ourselves in trouble. So I sit there, I saw my boys, it's yeah, and everybody's oh shit, Chris, come back to the table, what's up? And so pull up my chair and everything, and I'm getting ready to go sit down. All I hear is Chris, and I look up, and she looking right at me, and I know she gonna, your shirt tail's out. I look down, I'm what? This is really hard telling the story without saying names. Anyways, I was what? I was are you kidding me? My shirt tail is tucked in. I'm looking at it right now. She's all there's a little piece in the back that's not tucked in. 10 more days of detention. I was you bitch. She was out to get me.
Terrible.
So my
10
last day,
days. 10 more days.
my last day, I got my revenge. Now what I did was terrible. My last day, I got my revenge. It was our school dance. And we were actually moving states, so it was my last day because I was moving. I was going from Texas to Alabama for the first time. I literally saw her getting punched at one of the tables, and I walked over there, and I just heard, Chris, your parents are here to pick you up. Come to the front office, da-da-da-da. As I'm walking by, I kicked a leg out from under that motherfucker because it was one of those white foldable ones. Not only did the table fall, but it fell on her, and punch went everywhere, all over her and everything, and I just kept walking. I was deuces, I'm gone. Ease. Put that in detention, bitch! I was, boom, out of here.
Yeah, you're a shit.
Yeah,
Not grow out of it. You're shit.
I was an asshole, for sure. For sure.
Oh my god.
But the ISS was great.
Believe that.
That was the best part of fucking, what was that? Was that
The worst part is
sixth
Chris
grade?
is still proud of himself.
I am.
You can hear it while he's talking.
That's the
about it.
problem.
He's so proud that he kicked this table out from under itself and
She's
knocked
being rude.
punch all over her.
She's being rude. All right, someone had to knock her off that pedestal. Think because you're older than me and because you're my principal that you can tell me what to do? No. All right,
But you
let's-
just said you were a little trouble shit, so
I was.
she was just expecting that you were doing something to be troublesome.
I mean, let's be real. That was
She thought
fucked
you
up.
liked it.
That was fucked up. If my shirt would have been untucked, sure, call me out. But one piece in the back, I can't fucking see behind me. Like, I mean, I'm one of those kids where I was staying up till like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning playing video games, passing out and having to wake up and go to school. I'm not fucking focusing on that. I was lucky I came to school with clothes on, much less having them all fucking neat pressed and fucking ready to go. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. Oh, Lord. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, ISS was so good. It was great. It's fantastic.
What the fuck?
But see, and that's something else that's funny, because I think, if I'm correct, none of you guys ever got paddled, right? As children in your school? That was like a no-no?
Yeah, totally. Oh, not in school, no.
Right, not in school. See, that
Not in school.
that's that Texas justice. That's where that comes in. Now,
The Texas
now that
justice.
principal, I was scared the fuck out of. That was a big guy, and he did not fuck around. He had a paddle on his desk called Old Trusty, and that thing had holes in it, so that way he can get that aerodynamic, that right up on that ass. Woo! Nope. Nope.
This is super uncomfortable to hear you tell this.
It's true. This is how schools are down there. I don't know if they're still like that now. Probably not. But back whenever I was a kid, fuck. I didn't play with that
there
shit.
are no schools out there that are like that anymore. Like,
I'm guessing
there's
not.
no way. With
It was-
the internet
It was
and
legitimately.
videos, it would just like. It
But
would
see,
blow
that's
up.
the
There's
thing
no
though.
way.
It was optional. Your parents signed off on it. My parents
No.
literally would sign off on the paperwork. It says, if your child misbehaves, can we spank your child with our paddle? And my parents were like, yep,
Yep.
yep. I'll never forget.
So wait a minute. Teachers would like grab a kid and be like, "Can I paddle this one?" And somebody's like, "Let me check the records." Yes, you can paddle that one. Yeah. They're just
Yep.
like beating the crap out
Yes,
of you. Is that
basically.
what you're telling me?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, basically. Yep. Yep. I got sent there one time because we had 3 principals. We had the chick that I will not name. I'm not gonna name any of them, so I'm just not gonna say it. But the chick that I was already talking about, which she wasn't even the principal. She was the vice principal. There was a principal and 2 vice principals. So you had the principal, which he was kind of like an old, scrawnier guy, but like he had paddled me like 2 days in a row because I was being a little asshole, and I wouldn't shut the fuck up in class. Cause I mean, come on,
What?
yeah, you know, right?
God,
Surprising.
you're just like blowing my mind today.
And
I
then
can't believe that you talk a lot. Jeez.
And then it was my 3rd time getting paddled, 3 days straight, and like my butt was sore. There was no ifs, ands, buts about it, and I got paddled. Right? This is where I fucked up. In my mind, when I woke up, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a good student today. I'm not gonna get paddled. I'm not gonna get paddled. I was wrong. I was wrong. I acted up as soon as I walked through them fucking doors. Peer pressure is a bitch. All right, you get around your friends. I got a reputation to uphold. All right, that's just all there is to that. I fucked up because as a kid, I was okay wearing these. As an adult, you'll never catch me dead in these fucking things. But I was wearing sweatpants. Well, I should have been acting up because I was wearing sweatpants. There is no cushion between that paddle and the tushy at all. So I got told to go to the principal's office, and I was like, fuck. The principal is out sick, which means that I'm going to go see the vice principal, because I didn't have to deal with him too much, but this dude was big. Like, he was one of those, like you think maybe he was like a cop before what he was doing now, and it's like not that he quit the force, but the force quit him because he was too big and too bad. Like he was killing people because like he didn't know his own power. One of those guys, like he had the whole bald attitude and everything. Like he was not fucking around, right? So this is the hardest I've probably ever been hit in my life, by the way. Like regardless of anything, we're not even just talking about paddling. Like I've been punched before it. Like this is probably the hardest I've ever been hit in my life, and I was a kid. It was crazy.
What?
So I went to the bathroom.
To a kid.
I went to the bathroom, and I knew I was fucked. So I started grabbing just like a shit ton of toilet paper and folding that up and trying to pat my underwear so that way I had some cushion. I was like, I'm fucked, dude. I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm fucked. I knew it. So I go in there looking like this gigantic.
Wait, how did you get it to stay in boxers?
Well, when I was a kid, I wasn't wearing boxers. I was wearing fucking like whitey tighties. That shit like
okay,
compresses.
okay.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
was a
look
kid.
like Kim Kardashian?
I did, basically, yes. And that's how he knew. He knew. So I go in there, and he's all like, God, I keep trying to say, in the South, you call people by their last name, and I keep almost saying my last name every fucking time. Anyways, so he's like, Chris, come in. I was like, yes, sir. He's like, so I heard you're acting up in class. I was like, I mean, I think we have 2 different definitions of what acting up is. I mean, I'm still getting my work done. And he's all like, so you're going to be a smart ass? And I was like, I mean,
Clearly.
Well, I knew I was fucked, so I'm like, if I'm gonna get paddled, I'm gonna make sure I actually am gonna get fucking paddled for something I
What's
did to
funny
this
is
guy.
He might have not paddled you if you didn't act like an ass.
Maybe, but
Sometimes
at
they're
that
like,
point,
oh, he's learned his lesson.
at that point, I was just his hot shot, so I was like, fuck that. So he's all like, oh, so you're gonna try to be a smart ass? And I was like, well, I mean, I guess if my pop quiz we just took came back with me as an A, then that made me smart. So yeah, I guess I'd be a smart ass. And then he's like, okay, so you think you're funny? So he grabs his paddle.
Evan.
He grabs his paddle. He tells me to bend over his desk. And I was like, well, here we go. So I bend over. I think I got it made. I'm like, I think I put enough padding. He literally looks at my ass and goes, what the fuck is this? And I was like, well, what? And he's like, what is this? He's all like, I know what you did. He's all like, go to the bathroom, come back, get rid of it. So I go to the bathroom.
Thank God he made you go to the bathroom and he wasn't.
Yeah, so I go to the bathroom. I'm
Yeah,
pulling.
you just like reach in.
I mean, it was probably like fucking a solid 2 toilet paper rolls like that I had like unspun and like fucking had it in there. So I pull all this out, I throw it in the trash, and I go back to the principal's
There's someone that
office.
walks into the bathroom and just sees him
All
with
this
like
fucking
this wad of
toilet paper.
Just yanking this crap out of his butt. Oh my god.
So I go back to the principal's office, tells me to bend over. He hit me so hard I came up over his desk. Like I legitimately came up. This motherfucker, I'm pretty sure, got a running start. Like I didn't turn around and look at him. I'm pretty sure he was ready to beat my ass. He got a running start and BAM! Like, I was like, oh my god, it hurt so fucking bad. I couldn't sit down. I literally couldn't fucking sit down. I had to go back to class and stand up. I was like, oh lord.
And did
it
you
was
learn your
great.
lesson?
No. I had
You were a
detention.
smart ass
Like,
the next day, weren't you?
it was probably like 2 days. I think I learned my lesson for like 2 days, and then I was right back in detention again. So, it's a bad kid. It's a bad kid.
I'm sure Evan has some pretty interesting stories.
Man.
How varying degrees, how bad do you want them to be?
Well, it depends. You need to check statute limitations first. So.
Yes. Yeah. Tell a funny one.
Well.
Oh man.
I think it was after our pre-ACT one day. You know how they give you those bathroom breaks during the pre-ACT?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
they give you bathroom breaks, and you're allowed to leave the room finally and walk around and like be released from your personal hell for the day. I go to the bathroom with some buddies because everyone goes at the same time. And I'm like, hey, you know, it'd be funny if I stood on top of the toilet, not the urinals, the toilet, and took a piss. And so I'm doing that, and the principal walks in, stares me dead in the eyes as I'm standing up on this toilet, pissing straight down, and just goes, do I need to say anything to you? I'm like, no. Just got down. End of story. Didn't talk to me about it ever again.
But did he know what you were doing though? All he could
he knew exactly what I was
standing on
doing.
top of the toilet.
He knew
No.
exactly what I was doing because we were laughing up a fucking storm in there.
And the difference between southern schools and northern schools. My principal walked in and saw me pissing off the top of the toilet. He would have been like, I'll be right back. And would have went and got the paddle. Easy. Easy.
You would have
Would've
crawled
beat
into
my
the
ass.
damn ceiling, Chris.
That's probably true. Oh, man. I did so much
Chelsea, were
bad
you a
shit as kid.
troublemaker?
No, I was stern and well behaved, but there was one teacher, the vice principal, female vice principal, who got it
Bunch
in her
of
mind
bitches.
at some point that I was terrible and
Oh, makes sense.
misbehaved.
Yeah,
And
I can see it.
so she started actively pursuing me, and she and I'm gonna catch you doing these bad things kind of way. And the problem is I was not a bad kid. I was instead I was the one who made a safe space for all the weirdos who didn't have any friends to come and have friends, and I
Need
didn't
love.
deserve to be. Yeah, and the thing is our school actually had this really high suicide rate. Every single year, people killed themselves. And in the time that we had this hey, come to the courtyard, it's safe here. People didn't do that. Nobody killed themselves those years. And so she hated me, and she cornered my mom at one point, and she's like, do you know that she's a bad child? My mom's like, really? Is she on drugs? She's like, no. And she's like, okay, is she cursing out her teachers? No. And my mom's like, then she's not a bad child. What's your problem? And so she just
Only those two things make you not
Those
a
are the
bad
two
child.
things.
Only
Yes.
those two things.
Yeah, we had one teacher that she taught Spanish, and she was originally from Spain. And so she did not understand those of us that maybe had difficulty learning the language. She's like, no, just stop. It's the way your brain thinks. If you just allow your brain to think, it will think in Spanish. And we're like, no.
That's not how it works.
That's not our first language.
Sounds like
Yeah, I actually never drank in class. That was one thing. I never drank class. I never came to class drunk. That's for sure. Now, that being said, the first time I ever got drunk was like when I was 12, but, you know.
God, I'm such a good kid in comparison with you guys. Oh my God. I didn't do any of that crap.
I was 12
I
years
had my first drink
old.
when I was 20. And it was close to my 21st birthday. Good Lord.
I was 12 years old. It was an old English 40 ounce. And it was me and my cousin. And we sat in his car, listened to instrumentals, and freestyled all night long. It was awesome.
Your brain cell.
Yep.
your brains.
My brain cell, alright? There's only one
You
left.
know, now that you mention it,
And
it
it's
explains
working.
a lot why these two are the way they are. I'm just
And it's
saying.
working.
I didn't have my first drink until I was like 20 either. 20? And they were fucking wine coolers. I got drunk as fuck off of wine coolers.
I have seen the videos.
Those weren't wine coolers though. The videos you
Set
saw.
family records since 2017.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, who you saying sets the records? Cause, boy,
He was talking about age. Dumbass.
I think I still beat you on that one too, Bree.
Yeah, you gotta remember, he just went and did a fucking cross-country trip where he was legally allowed to drink, so... Chugging it down, dude. Chugging it down. I would have been doing the same shit. Like, oh, it's legal for me to drink here. Pops, let's go to the bar. Son, that would have been great.
There was over half a wine bottle that was finished in Italy, yes. It was a good Cabernet. I'll tell
only
you.
half a wine bottle?
See,
Yeah,
see
only half.
that once again, I'm stuck in this culture shift between South and North, because you're over here like, man, I got to go cross country. I got to legally drink. I drank half a bottle of wine. I was like 16 years old, fucking crushing a 30-pack of fucking Budweiser, sitting next to my mom and playing fucking Halo and fucking eating sloppy joes all night. Like, Jesus.
Sloppy joes and pizza rolls.
Well, first off, that was my diet whenever I was a kid. It was there
Your
was
diet was Bud Light, Sloppy Joes,
No.
and pizza rolls?
no well, hold on. This was my diet when I was a kid. So we had a routine is that you did school throughout the week, and then every weekend my cousin Cody would come over and we play Halo 3. And these were the 3 essentials over the weekend. Pizza rolls, Dr. Pepper, and Twizzlers. Done.
Oh, God.
Ease. Then
Yes, it's amazing you've lived this long.
my dad caught us drinking. And he's like, I'm not mad. And honestly, I'm not disappointed either. But I do feel like I have to be somewhat of a parent here. I will buy you guys alcohol. And I will let you drink. But hold on. As long as you give me your keys. Because if I make you, he's like, you obviously can buy the alcohol yourself. Because my cousin was old enough. He's like, you can obviously buy the alcohol yourself, so I can't stop you from drinking. And if I tell you you can't drink here, you and Chris are just going to go over to your house, and you're going to drink there. So at least here, I can watch you and make sure you don't drink too much, and at least know you're safe. So you give me your keys. And he wasn't buying us like hard liquor. He was buying us beer. It's not like he was going out and getting us like fucking liquor and shit like that. He was buying us beer. I'll give him that. So we'd have a 24-pack of Budweiser and a 24-pack of Bud Light. You drink Bud Light to get buzz, and you drink Budweiser to keep that shit going. Or the other way around, sorry. Budweiser to get buzz, and you drink that Bud Light to keep it going all night long. Go to sleep, wake up, grab the bottle of Advil, take like 6 of those bitches, good to go for the rest of the day. Ease. Not really. We wouldn't take 6.
Dude,
But
don't they say you're
God.
not supposed to have Advil after drinking?
I don't know. But I did.
Your kidneys are just gonna walk off. They're just going
Probably.
to jump out of your body and wander off
Look.
on their own.
Look,
His kidneys.
Do you ever look back at your diet when you were a kid and just be like, what the fuck was I doing?
no, because
Like,
it was fucking
my diet
delicious.
was, like mac and cheese, pizzas, ranch, freaking ton of horrible crap for you. And then whatever my mom would make for dinner, which actually may have been kind of decent sometimes, but back when I was a teenager, it was like shit. It was so shit. When I was cooking kind of for myself, like it was bad.
Yeah, I remember all those times you fed me mac and cheese. And that's
That was
all I
Alyssa,
ate.
dumbass.
Yeah, I guess who can't eat mac and cheese anymore? 'Cause of you two.
You
I
fucking
hate
ruined mac and
it.
cheese for me.
I didn't cook you
I
mac and
hate
cheese.
mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese
Wait,
and shit.
you actually don't like mac and
I
cheese?
straight up gag if I eat mac and cheese now.
My sister would feed it to him like every day for lunch.
See, that was the
only
fun
meal I
part.
had.
That's
That was the only meal I had for a whole summer was mac and cheese.
see, the fun part.
Terrible.
The fun part about being poor is that you had to be creative in order for you to not eat the same thing every single time. So I had to get creative with my meals. So therefore, I never got burned out on anything. That's great. That's great.
It wasn't a
Okay.
case of missing money or it was purely. A
I
case
know.
of she
I'm
didn't
just
know how to
saying.
cook.
Like for me, we had no money, so like basically,
Nah,
I had
she's lazy.
ramen noodles and whatever kind of spices I could find in the fucking cabinet. So I had to get creative and make different flavors for myself.
How do we all not? How are we all alive right now with all the shitty food? Kelsey must have ate healthy food because she's not. She's
Sorry,
not.
She's flipping shit right now.
Yeah, she's like her mind's blown by what we were eating.
I didn't know what a home cooked meal was. That's just like home cooked meal was like that's luxury right there. Like you doing all right if you can have a home cooked meal. A home cooked
is
meal
not
for
the
me.
reason-
Home cooked meal for me is like, oh my god, McDonald's has their cheeseburgers on sale for $1. I'm gonna go buy like 10 of them and then feed the family. Here you go. That was home cooked meal right there. It's like, oh man, dude, we got McDonald's tonight.
I think my
Yeah.
heart's breaking a little for him. Like,
I will say it's different being an adult and like actually understanding that shit now. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't like to sit here and say I had it bad, but goddamn, like I would never want to put a kid through that. Fuck that nonsense. Jesus.
Okay, so if I want to torture Chris, I feed him peanut butter and jelly. If I want to torture Evan, I feed him mac and cheese. Bree, if I want to torture you, what in the world would I make you eat?
Shrimp.
She'll die.
that's physically
God.
torturing me.
Yeah, I
I
don't
won't die.
actually want to
You
physically
don't know if
torture
I'm
her.
actually allergic. I just passed out. Okay.
Yeah. Just passed out is fine.
I am the only reasonable person on this podcast.
Dude, okay.
Lord.
Did you hear the story of my first allergic reaction to this?
No, fill me in.
I was meeting some people for the first time, and I had just moved to Texas, and this is the year that I spent in Texas, and I rolled up, was going up to meet them, and I had some things called boudin balls.
Oh,
And-
boudin balls are so good.
I ate them, and I didn't realize they had shrimp in them, and I had not had allergic reactions before, so I got there, and all of a sudden I started feeling really really sick, tingly through my body. I started feeling really hot in my forehead, and I started getting dizzy. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? And I walk up to the door, meet these people, and say hi. And basically at that point, that's when my memory just starts to go. I like started itching, and I looked down at my skin, and I saw there was bumps everywhere. And I'm just like, what the? And so these people that I'm meeting for the first time literally are helping me through the door, walking me to the bathroom. The girl is taking off my shirt, seeing that I have bumps all over the place, and was like, oh my god, she's having an allergic reaction. Got me Benadryl, gave me Benadryl, and I passed out on the bed. That was like the last thing I remember. It was, yeah.
One hell of a first impression. Oh my
Yeah, the
gosh.
second time I had that reaction, I was at a friend's party, and I ate shrimp, and I know I probably shouldn't have ate it after the first time, but I was
You would
like,
think you
it
would learn
was-
your lesson.
but my parents told me that you can eat seafood and have an allergic type of reaction and not truly be allergic. So that's what we thought it was, because I'd never had that reaction before, and I ate lobster all the time. Not all the time, but I ate lobster. So I was at my friend's party and just start eating. All of a sudden, the bumps come up again, and I'm feeling sick and dizzy. And I'm just like, let's go, let's get out of here right now. We have to get Benadryl. And yeah, so now I don't eat shrimp because
We have to get Benadryl.
we did. I thought I was gonna pass out.
Just so you know, not all boudin balls have shrimp in them, by the way.
What are we talking about?
I mean-
look at
And
this.
why does I thought that was a girl
Hold
when
on.
I was first
No,
looking
no,
at
Well,
it.
I mean-
that is Justin Bieber. Okay.
Technically.
So this photo blew up because, and hopefully Chris will put it up. It blew up purely because
I'm not putting that on my podcast now. Justin Bieber's fucking trash. I'll put the boudin ball on there for sure. Ease.
Supposedly Justin Bieber eating
That
a
one,
burrito
Kelsey.
sideways.
Look at the inside of that.
I can't hear Evan.
I want to hear Evan's story, and yes, that looks delicious. Evan,
Yes. All right.
Doc.
So supposedly it's Justin Bieber, and everyone was blowing up. All news media sources were covering it. Like everyone was going out. And then just 5 days ago, a YouTube channel went and stated, "Hey, yeah, we faked this entire thing." And so news stations have been calling them, radio stations, everyone. Like when they first put it up on Reddit, they had like 100,000 upvotes, and it just completely
Faked? What did they fake? The person
That's not
eating
Justin
the burrito?
Bieber. That's a Justin Bieber lookalike.
Eating a burrito. What's so great?
He's
Why did
eating
blow
it
up-
sideways.
He's eating it sideways.
That's the
Oh.
issue.
I was
They
gonna
say-
say.
He's holding it on each side and just digging into the middle like a dumbass.
They staged this whole thing to make it to prove just how shitty news was, and completely broke the internet.
I don't know about the breaking the internet part, but yeah. Oh my god, they sell
like the idea,
frozen
though.
boudin balls. Oh
It was
my
great.
god. I need to
Shut
buy
up
me
about
some,
your fucking boudin balls.
I need to buy me some boudin links and make me some homemade boudin balls. I don't have a deep fryer though, so
All right, new rule: don't podcast while hungry, or you're gonna turn out like Chris and just sidelining every
it
conversation.
has nothing to
into boudin
do.
balls.
It has nothing really to do with hungry. It has to do with the fact that I haven't had some good southern food in a minute.
I'll make you some jambalaya.
That's
I'm a great chef.
I'm not eating any. Oh my god. Here you go.
Stop looking at boudin balls.
Oh, it's the last picture. It's the last picture, just so I can
He's
fucking.
It's almost like his food porn or something.
I
It's like
mean-
getting off on it.
Look, you can't see the where my left hand is at right now. All right, so how about
Here we
that?
go
I can't-
talking about
I can't
porn
see
again.
where you
God
are.
damn it.
But anyways, yeah, Justin Bieber sucks. I agree. He's fucking terrible.
Is that that's the conclusion we came to?
That's the one I came to.
It's not even Justin Bieber.
So there is something I didn't want to talk about solely because we had a lengthy conversation about this on a podcast a while back about Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman movie got pushed back. It got pushed back, and people are upset, and that's because they're all stupid. I'm mad that it got pushed back, but it got pushed back for a good reason, not because the movie isn't ready, not because the movie doesn't look good, not because they're reshooting, but because Wonder Woman is finally being looked at as a blockbuster movie, and she's getting a summer opening. Summer opening. She's opening up in June.
Oh.
She went from November to June. We should be excited.
Oh, shit.
Should
That's
be
fantastic.
excited.
When in June? Do we know?
It's like I think she said it was like June 20th, June 2nd, June 20th, something like that. I remember there being a 2, so it could be 2nd, 12th, 22, 20th. It's somewhere around there. One of those days.
32nd.
No, not the
Perfect.
32nd. Take a pick. Sure, why not? June 32nd. Yeah, go see that movie. Go ahead and pre-order your tickets now. June 32nd, Wonder Woman. But
She definitely deserves it.
yes,
That's for
I
sure.
agree. I'm very excited about that. That is awesome. She said it's been extremely fun working on the project. She's a Gal Gadot, that is, and she is very excited about it. So yes, it is getting pushed back. A lot of people are upset. Oh my God, I don't get to go see Wonder Woman in November. Well, guess what? Now you get to see it in June, and it actually gets to make the appropriate amount of money that it's supposed to make, because it'll be summertime, and that's why movies release in June and May. Those are the blockbusting hidden movies, so the companies put their movies out around that time to showcase their best, and Wonder Woman definitely belongs in that showcase for sure.
So the Emoji Movie.
No.
No.
Have you guys watched the Emoji Movie?
Nope.
I refuse to.
Yeah.
I actually
Right here.
kinda liked
Same.
it.
Same. I legitimately will not watch that. Same reason why I won't play Fortnite, because it's fucking stupid. So I physically have never played
Everything's
Fortnite.
stupid, Chris,
and I
and then you
won't watch
play it
Emoji.
and you
I'm
like
gonna
it.
stop you right now, Chris.
No.
You're gonna lose half of our viewers by saying this.
Look, look,
YouTube is dominated by 12-year-olds, man, and you're saying shit about their game.
yeah, fuck them. All you 12-year-old fuckers watching this playing Fortnite, you suck. Play a man's game. Let's go play some Call of Duty. I will wreck your fucking ass.
Minecraft
Anyways.
Hunger Games, real man's game.
Dude, we had some good times playing that shit, though. That was a lot
That's
of
gotta be
fucking
one
fun.
of the games we play, Minecraft.
Minecraft Hunger Games. That shit was so much fun. Oh
It
man,
was.
good times for sure.
Minecraft is shite, but you know. Hunger Games.
excuse you.
Hey,
Minecraft's
I
one of the
disagree
best
with
games of
you.
our fucking generation. Are you fucking kidding me?
The only thing holding Minecraft back is not having safety edges on all their blocks.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's true.
Trip and hurt themselves.
Well, I mean,
Ah,
you could just crouch. You could just crouch.
it's also not baby-proof worth shit.
Yeah, you could just crouch.
Lots of ledges.
Lots of ledges everywhere.
I mean,
Sharp, pointy edges for people to bust out their teeth on. And lots of lava. There's a lot of lava.
Yeah. And stupid things that explode on you. Come out of nowhere. All of a sudden they're on you, and then you lose all your shit. It's rude motherfuckers.
Mojang.
What are you making that face for?
Mojang,
Try not to laugh.
who is the person that
At
created
who?
Minecraft.
I had a joke in my head. It was really bad.
He's laughing at himself. That's what he's
It was really
doing.
bad. It was really bad.
So, Mojang, who's the person that created Minecraft,
No.
for your information, Bree,
No.
I know who he is.
his net worth
Notch.
is 2.5.
Notch created Minecraft. Get your facts straight.
I mean, this legitimately says.
2.5?
I'm sorry, to sell Mojang. I'm sorry, my bad. Notch sold Mojang. Whatever. I could give two fucks about who made the game. All right, I just like the game. So Notch, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself. How about I love your game? Anyways, so he is worth 2.5 billion, and that's the only game he's made. It's the only game he's made. 2.5 billion. Now go ahead and tell me fucking Minecraft is shite, because guess what? 2.5 billion begs to fucking differ. That's for
It's
sure.
not. It's not.
This
but
is a guy who
Just
played with
wait till Minecraft
Legos.
2 comes out.
That won't. Get the fuck out of here. That will never happen. Minecraft is in a race with one other game, and that's Skyrim, to see who can release on every fucking console. Every time a new console comes out, there's a fucking Minecraft edition and a Skyrim edition every fucking time. Every time. Can we stop? Just stop. Like, Minecraft, I agree with, because Minecraft is forever changing. Skyrim, it's the same game. It's the same fucking game. Stop.
But right now, Skyrim
Stop.
is winning. Skyrim is on Alexa, and Minecraft is not.
I don't care. Bethesda Studios.
Skyrim's on Alexa. What does that mean?
Skyrim is on Alexa. You can play Skyrim through Alexa.
That's fucking dumb.
How? Like, I don't
Bethesda,
understand
Don't
that.
stop.
ask me, it is.
Bethesda,
What are you
stop.
telling?
That's all you
What
need
I
to
mean,
do.
like, what are you watching it on? You just listening to the game?
While he's looking up that, like I said, Bethesda, if you're watching this, just stop. Quit your shit, okay? Make a new fucking game. I understand you listen to the fans, and you fucked up. You shouldn't have listened to us, because we're dumb.
I'm not
We don't
ready
know
for
what
this.
we're talking
We're
about.
dumb.
You know how many times I played Oblivion, I was like, oh, man, dude, it would be so fucking cool if I could play with my friends. And then you made Elder Scrolls Tamriel Online, where I got to play the game that I wanted to play with my friends, and it was terrible. It was terrible. Stop. Don't listen to the fans. Go back, make Oblivion again. Remaster that fucking game instead of fucking the 15 queued remaster Skyrim that you've got going on for the next fucking
Okay.
20 years.
Click that link. That takes you to the Skyrim Very Special Edition, which is for Alexa.
I'm not clicking that link.
I wouldn't. I'm watching something called Nugget Porn. I mean, this isn't real. Yeah, it's not real.
Alexa, open Skyrim. Attack with weapon.
Bro, shut the fuck up. That's not what this is. This is
That
not real.
is.
It's just for you to say the words.
Yes, you can play Skyrim
It's not
on
playing the
Alexa.
game. You're just saying, like, basically they're gonna make it to where Alexa can understand the fucking lingo in Skyrim, so you can do the fucking
Okay.
dragon fucking language.
And how is Alexa supposed to play Skyrim without a screen? Like, obviously you couldn't play Skyrim on your Alexa, but you can play Skyrim to the best of its ability.
Or you could just play Skyrim without Alexa.
No, that makes no sense.
But while you're cooking in your kitchen and you can't play because your hands are all covered in chicken juice, you can now talk to Alexa and play Skyrim, and she can talk back to you and be like, "You're in a cabin." I don't know. Are there cabins in Skyrim?
Is it?
Yes, there are cabins in Skyrim.
You're in a
assume-
cabin. Cabin.
Regardless, like I said, at the
You
end of the
may
day,
be in a cabin.
just fucking stop, okay? You have good and see, this is where I'm fucking mad, okay? This is what we're gonna get into a Chris is pissed off section right now. Alright? Fucking Fallout 76. Why? I play Fallout 76 to not play with my friends. Why? Because the only good goddamn single player game out there, and I don't have to play with my fucking friends. Instead, I can be in a party with them and talk dumb shit, but I don't have to play with my friends. Now, 76, I have to play with my fucking friends. Maybe I don't want to play with my fucking friends. Now, 76 is going to be the same thing as goddamn Tamriel Online. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I have no issues playing with my friends. I love playing Call of Duty with my friends and all that. But the point of it is that
I have no issues, but I just
Fallout
yelled for like a full minute about how I didn't want to play with my friends.
It's not so much playing with my friends. Fallout. My issue with fucking Fallout 76 is that it shouldn't be a thing. It should just be another Fallout game. Fallout has been an amazing fucking installment from start to fucking finish. Why do we need online? Elder Scrolls was an amazing fucking installment until we got to Elder Scrolls Online, and then it was fucking trash. I don't need a fucking World of Warcraft fucking Fallout reskin. I don't need that. That's not what I look for in Fallout. I want to be able to pick up the game and play the same fucking Fallout I always play. Not, I need you to run all the way across the map, talk to this guy. Oh, I need you to go fucking across the map and go pick up my chicken and bring it to me, and then I'll give you 10 XP for it. I don't need that. That's not what I'm looking for. All right? Give me my fucking game. No, Evan. No. Stop your shit. All right? Fucking done with this online bullshit.
Hey.
It's bullshit.
You want your binky?
Yes, it's bullshit.
Okay. Someone bring him his binky.
How about more the fact that Fallout 76 barely runs on anything.
I've heard that. I've heard all the reports I've seen.
With 1080 Ti's, 2080 Ti's, who are getting 30 frames, and then the Xbox is like averaging 18 frames per second.
I mean, I heard it's shit, dude. I heard it's fucking shit. I was talking to some buddies, and they disagree. But everything that I've heard, basically I heard the beta made everybody not want to buy the game.
That's like the opposite effect you want from a beta.
Oh, man.
This is the new game that I saw advertisements for, right? The most recent one?
Fallout 76, yes, the new one that's coming out.
The advertisement that gave barely anything away.
Yeah.
Oh, Bree.
They didn't need to give anything away. No, they just needed to play a fucking old school iconic fucking song that no one of fucking Evan's generation has ever heard before in their fucking life, and now everybody's like, "Take me home, country roads." I'm so sick tired of hearing.
I hope to God they're not singing it like that.
How do you know?
They are.
Like that song before Fallout 76 came out.
Yeah, I bet you did, you fucking hipster piece of trash. Fucking done with you too, Evan. I'm not actually mad at you, but I'm redirecting my anger at Bethesda at you, because you're fucking here. You fuck.
No, here's something important, though. Here's something that's really important. Overwatch today came out with a new update that it gave everyone who owned Overwatch on the PC Destiny 2 for free. Because Destiny 2 is such a goddamn dying game.
It's a fucking
that
piece
they
of
had
shit,
to give
dude.
away free copies of it to everyone who owned Overwatch.
They fucked it up so much. I mean, they could have made a brilliant story out of Destiny, and they were like...
They could have just copped up to it, and I would have been fine with that. It's the
I
fact
don't know. I wouldn't have been fine with
I
that.
would have.
They had an opportunity for a beautiful story.
they did. I agree with
and
you.
They just rolled it up into a ball and threw it in the trash.
But
You're
that's
like,
the thing,
whatever.
though. They could have said, "Look, guys, all right, we really wanted to make the world's first like alive atmosphere in a game," which they did. That's awesome. It's cool. Like, you fucking can literally log into the game, jump in a level, and stand there, and the sun will go down and the moon will come up without you going to
Yeah,
a
but
different part of the
Minecraft
map
had
where the
that.
moon is always up. But Minecraft is fucking like 8-bit. All right, let's be real. We're talking
Minecraft
about
had it,
actual
though.
graphics.
They're
We're
not the
talking
first, then.
a living, breathing environment. Minecraft, no. I'm sorry. Like, I love Minecraft, but no, I'm not gonna give it that fucking. It's 8-bit. Let's be real. Like, given the actual visuals of the fucking moon and everything else, not this fucking. I'm just gonna put a fucking white block in the sky and put it on a fucking timer. No.
But
All right.
snow and rain.
I agree. Yeah, that's there, and it's in there in Destiny too. Yeah, it's great.
And,
And guess what?
totally.
When you're looking at Destiny and you're looking at like 1080 Ti graphics and you're looking at Minecraft and 1080 Ti graphics, I guarantee you one's gonna win a fucking award for being a beautiful game and the other one is not. It is not.
It doesn't.
That part, yeah, I agree
it
with
doesn't
you.
snow in Destiny, and it doesn't rain. Actually, contrary to believe, it only rains on specific maps,
Oh my god, dude. You're
and
the
it's
worst, dude.
constantly raining.
It's not true. You're the worst.
You can't tell me it's not true.
I can
Remember
tell
who's
you it's
played
not true.
Destiny? I was top 10,000 in PvP. Of course I know
PvP. Good for you, dude.
All I did
Congratulations,
was
you played
play
multiplayer.
Destiny.
I'm not talking about multiplayer.
Oh my god. The faces right now.
Anyway, as I was saying, fuck you, Bungie. All right. Usually, you could have just came out and said, "Look, guys, we fucked up. All right, we made this amazing environment for you to play in, and
Dude, we're just going through all the video game.
we ran out of
creators.
time.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
fuck
basically,
you,
and we
fuck
ran
you.
out of time. We ran out of time. All right, but
And by we, I mean Chris.
we're giving you the game, and we'll take some time away instead of doing these constant updates that literally did nothing but like fucking boost a weapon by 1 or fucking nerf a weapon by 1. Instead of doing all this, we'll just take some time, hammer out some levels, and bring you some fucking content for free because we fucked up. But no, that's not what they did. They gave us this boohoo story about, oh, our lead writer left the company and he took his story with him, so we only had half the story to go on, and that's all you got. Bull fucking shit. I've argued with this with so many people, and everybody's like, you should believe them. Why would they lie? I tell you why they lie. It's because they wanted to make money. All right? They're in the business of making money. That's why they lied. You tell me right now a fucking company is going to hire a studio of people who have made amazing games. Fucking Halo franchise. Pick one. Any one. Doesn't matter. They're all fucking fantastic except for the ones done by 343. Pick any of them. Made by Bungie. This company, or these developers were known, and they're going to let them come on and not make them sign a contract saying anything you create in our studio is our product?
Yeah,
Fuck
like,
no.
they would be
Absolutely
completely-
not.
They are experienced enough to know that. Like the chances that they didn't do that would be like 1%.
It's
They
Activision.
definitely- Time out. They have Activision's cock halfway up their asshole right
Oh,
now.
for
Like,
sure.
It's bad.
Yeah, Activision rails the shit out of them easily. I agree with you 100%. But that's what I'm saying. There's no way in fuck you're telling me this guy left and took half of Destiny's story, the most overhyped game known to man at this point, the first one.
No.
Bro. Destiny 1? That thing was
Man's
talked
Sky.
about. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
No Man's
Cyberpunk.
Sky.
Oh God,
Cyberpunk.
No Man's Sky.
No.
Ha,
No, Cyberpunk.
the
Easy, dude.
worst.
Anyways, yeah, No Man's Sky was trash. Whoever created that, you fucking suck too. Anyways, so back to what I was saying.
That was a
Activision.
person who needed more friends.
That maybe. I've actually seen some stuff from the No Man's Sky recently, like on the new recent updates and
good
shit.
now.
It
It's
actually
good now,
looks
actually.
good. It actually looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought about fucking picking that up. It actually looks
What?
good.
Does
A
it have something
positive comment?
resembling a tutorial?
I mean, I'll just have to send you the video that I watched, and then you can decide for yourself. I'm not gonna. I don't own the game, so I can't put my Dead Funny stamp of approval on it because I don't own the game. So I can just tell you from what I watched. To be fair, the people I watch are really fucking funny people. So maybe that absence of having the funny people to have the banter with, maybe would probably suck. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Fuck Bungie. All right, cool.
I have a funny story. I was on Twitter this morning before I went to class, and I'm looking at my Twitter feed, and I see this thing. And since we're all from Wisconsin here, we'll enjoy this.
I mean, I'm not
Except
from Wisconsin.
Kelsey.
And
Sure,
Kelsey's
I
not
lived
either.
there for a while.
Good enough. You're from Wisconsin. You understand. Close enough.
Wisconsin.
Idaho, Wisconsin.
Same thing.
Okay,
Idaho,
this post is favorite movie candy
where the
by state,
potatoes grow.
and it's based on social media, Walmart, and Target. Unofficial, okay. You look through this and everything's normal. Texas is black licorice. Florida is Dum Dums. California is dots. Candy dots for New Mexico. Wax bottles for Alaska and Hawaii. And you look over at fucking Wisconsin. I shit you not. Kraft cheese slices.
Oh my God.
Now let me remind you again, this is favorite movie candy. That's right,
What?
guys. We're out here eating Kraft single cheese slices
I've
when we're
never
watching
seen
our
anyone
movies.
do that. That's a lie.
Oh, you guys are
And,
such
and
a
then the
cliche.
reply on this tweet is, "Who the hell is just eating cheese slices in Wisconsin?"
Yeah. Especially
Not
at a
to
fucking movie
mention
theater.
The shitty Kraft cheese. Like
Yeah,
we're in
it's-
Wisconsin,
yeah,
who
we're in
has
Wisconsin.
all
It's
different
the
kinds
shitty
of
Kraft cheese.
awesome cheese, and someone's sitting there eating Kraft fucking cheese. No, that's fucking bullshit. This is Wisconsin. We're not sitting here eating Kraft American cheese. That's the shitty cheese that everyone has. Okay, like let's get real.
It was so funny because everything else is serious on it, and then just Wisconsin's craft cheese slices. Like, yeah, right.
But anyways, if you enjoyed this podcast, please like and subscribe because we're awesome people and you like hearing these awesome stories. I mean, Bree not so much, but we're all awesome people and you like hearing these stories. It's great. It's great. But if you disagree with what I just said, which you won't, you can let me know in the comments below. And on top of that, we also have our social links and our Twitch links. So if you want more direct form of communication, hit us up on Twitter. If you want to be able to watch people stream, like Bree, who streams a lot, you can go check her out. She's always playing video games, playing too much Dead by Daylight. But, you know, you can go check her out. And on top of all that, we hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.